today we're going to have two sessions running in parallel. So if you are here, you are part of the implementation sessions. You are part of the co-creation labs. So how you would know is if you look at the back of your badge, it should say IDEA Collaboration Labs. If you look at the back of your badge and it says Leaders Forum, you should be going through that door around the corner. So just check, make sure you're in the right place. Okay. So really today, the Leaders Forum is going to be leveraging leadership position to kind of do good and advocate for the work that we're going to be talking about in the collaboration labs. Here, we're going to be talking about taking vision and abstraction to action and impact, hopefully, and how we might do that together. But before we get started for today, I have a bit of a Menti for us to kind of just sense check how we're feeling in the room. So if you haven't already, please scan the QR code here or any of the screens if you can't see this one. And we only have 4 people in. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a moment to scan. While that's happening, also just to plug that yesterday you should have received an email that was about a survey for day 1. Please do it. It's not late. When you have a moment, maybe during tea break or something along those lines. Okay, thank you. I see people are joining. Yes, you are in the right place. You should be seeing the QR code. You're going with me on the journey. Okay. I think we have a good number. So the first thing I'm going to ask is, please choose one emoji that captures how you're feeling this morning. Just one emoji. Good. Tired. Happy, good. Excited, fantastic. Curious, ready, unsure. Great, I think we're getting a good number. Most people are excited. A bit loopy, yes, I relate to the loopiness. Fired up, yes. Yes. Unsure. Okay, so I'm going to ask next, what was your biggest takeaway from yesterday? So I'll give a minute for you to kind of think about it. What was the biggest takeaway you had from yesterday? It could be about something that was discussed or mentioned by one of the keynotes. It could be just kind of a feeling you had, a curiosity, an excitement, a disappointment. What was the biggest thing you took away from yesterday? Yeah, agree. The need for radical thinking. We have the answers, be like the water. New models of enterprise and ownership, allyship, being challenged, the importance of integration and collaboration, the need for a paradigm change, that the future isn't set yet, sense of community and support. We won't get anywhere without collaboration. And that's really important because that's exactly what we're going to be doing today in these collaboration labs. My colleague Max will talk a bit about them later on. But we are going to have 2 rounds of collaboration labs that are happening today. You will have a choice of which one you will get to attend, unlike yesterday where we kind of told you where to go. So we'll hear a bit more about that later on. But as you go to that those collaboration labs, and as you think about all that is needed for us to work together to achieve impact, today, as we design that future together, what one word describes how you want to show up in this space? What one word describes how you want to go into those labs? Intentional, open-minded, learning, curious, brave, engaged, fearless, inspired, enlightened. Yeah, so I think it's really great that we have these words, and as we go into the first session, to kind of keep them at the center of how we appear in this space today, how we participate, the kind of ideas we bring, having our eyes and ears wide open, eagerness to learn. So I'm not going to take too much more time. I want to introduce the first session of the day. I'm going to be calling on Ben Kumpf, who's the head of the OECD's Innovation for Development and Digital Transformation Facility, who's going to be leading this next session or facilitating this next session, which is really a deep dive into an approach to innovation ecosystem strengthening. So, Ben,